What's up, people? How's it going? USA, USA. Okay. What's up, Bally? How's it going? Steve told me today to apply to renew my green card. Expires in December. Yeah, you better get on that, Bally, before. I'm just saying. Shit. Okay, what's up, AK? How's it going? What's up, everybody? Welcome, Empress Beaded. What's going on? Hecate's trying to ruin this community. We shall see what happens with all of that. Trying to say Buddha didn't RP and it wasn't illegal. What she did is disturbing. It was completely disturbing. And a lot of people who are now on the other side of things were on the side where, they were spreading it out and they knew, hey, something might be fishy about this. And Yikes, man, is what I gotta say. Anyways, I'm gonna go over this because I'm the person who actually got affected by it, and I'm gonna have my say on the whole situation because now it seems that specific situation that happened in September 2022 has is being the crutch of a lot of people's argument on how can Hecate say that one thing is RP but another thing isn't. You know what I say to all of that? It's all RP. Quit the bullshit. What Booty Bitch does versus RP, and what other people have been doing is also RP. Especially when it comes to guys, there seems to be a disconnect here where if allegedly my dick pic is out there, then it's not RP. It's all hush hush. Nobody's outraged. If it happens to S Jam, it's hush hush. Nobody's outraged. If it happens to Salah, it's hush hush. Nobody's outraged. It doesn't matter. It's whoever is D pic that they have. Who's that other guy? Was it like Mike Divine or some other guy? There was no the guy after Mike Divine that was in like Call Mike 2. His D pick got out there. I forgot what his name was, but if somebody tells me, I'll remember it. He got RP'd as well by Jessica Messica and the Moo Crew. It's all hush hush. Nobody says anything. What's up, Luna Sonata? What's going on? So Bali, you challenge her to show her face. She streamed 50 hours and all top but can't show her face. There's always a logical reason why people aren't showing their faces, is all I'm gonna say. I heard that Busy Bee is taking some time away from the internet. Is that actually true? I haven't looked into it. All right, let me check something here. Let me check if Mummy Cat Martha left the door open because she likes to do that. She needs to close the doors whenever she enters the house. She should know better. We've been living together for like 8 years and 3 months. Why doesn't Muda come out and defend it? Instead, she has her friends. Okay. My explanation for this is it's the same, like literal. It's the same, literal BPD shit. The same shit that Purple Glitter would do whenever under fire or stressed or doesn't want to say shit because they know they're in the wrong. Instead of coming out and apologizing, it's putting up links to songs. Like it's typical borderline personality bullshit. It's literally cut and paste BPD shit, and it happens all the time. Cut and paste. Like Jesus Christ, have you seen her posts? Like, why are you posting song shit like 13 hours ago, 12 hours ago about songs? This just reminds me of, like, look at this, the tragically hip long time running. Well, I think there's a lot of shit that's long time coming because I still got to work on that fraud case that she did. What else is there? The Black Crow, she talks to angels. Well, you're gonna have to talk to a police officer soon, Buddha bitch, for the shit that you were doing with that lawyer from Toronto. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, we're gonna get into something else other than this shit. I gotta go over it because I got some points I want to make, and I'm saying I gotta say my own piece and whatnot. Why is this stuck now? Okay, give me a second here. I gotta see why. Okay, my bad, people. Something caused an exception on my system. Really, really annoying when that happens, but nothing I can do about it. Where's Eggy? Yeah, that is a good question. Where the hell is Eggy Toast? I'd love to know where Eggy Toast is. It's like 5 hours ahead, so it's like 5:46 p.m. Where is Eggy Toast? Anyways, let me get into this. Um, I got some questions. Maybe I gotta ask some people, but in the meantime, we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna talk about it. Eggy's in trouble. Eggy's forever in trouble. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I know Eggy Toast the most.
Not some random titties that's gonna throw on my face. Hold on. Hello.
Yo,
Oh,
it's
it
me.
is.
What the hell is going on here? All right, all right. Uh, all right, let me present my screen again. What the hell? Okay, having problems with late processing of information. Let's go.
Yo.
Big bog.
Bing bong.
Okay,
Bing
busy.
bong.
Hello. First of
Hello,
all,
hi.
you know what? Yeah, I'm not joking around with you fucking fake bitches, yo. Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
All right, hold on. Good.
How do I? Why is it echoing?
How do I
Is
leave?
that me? I don't hear an echo.
Oh, why is that? Why is busy little B on the panel here? Doesn't she need to get her hubby a job? Wait a second. I heard she divorced him, allegedly, supposedly. That's what she said. They're no longer together after finding out what I actually said was true. That he was showing his little dick pics on online to try and get other women. Like, who the hell would wanna be in bed with busy? You see their teeth?
It
I hear
hasn't
nothing.
been echoing.
Oh my God, what a mess. It's me.
I'm
I'm just trying to
assessing
figure it
this.
out, though. And you guys are all talking in the bitches are up. That's fine.
It's Gigi's
No,
fault.
I gotta close this one because you
Oh,
guys
so you're so
can't see
gassy.
it.
Jesus.
Fuck, how do I do
No,
it?
it's all your fault. The Starbucks coffee.
All right, whatever.
I think you got to close the tab. I got that.
So I'm streaming right now. We're watching some people lie and shit. So if I close it, I'll just
Oh, are you live stream? I don't know how you do that.
So
then.
busy.
Hey,
Yes.
Katia, are
When you
off?
were talking on
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna-
I can't understand. What?
Hold on.
Oh, did you hear? Understand? I didn't. As long as busy.
Hold on.
I
Someone's
understood it. I
telling me
didn't
mute
understand
yourself on the mic. Oh, on the screen.
Oh boy.
it.
Okay, now.
Oh, Samar, are you insulting
Hello?
my look?
Thank you,
Oh, wait,
thank you.
Samar
All right.
is insulting my looks.
It's
Well,
time.
show your true
Wait, forget
colors.
it. Forget it.
Show your true
Don't you
colors.
think it's
I love it.
time?
Go ahead.
Now, hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Can somebody explain who Thunder Rain is? Am I at a loss there? Who's this Thunder Rain person?
No one can hear me. I'm making it.
Go
Oh, I
ahead.
can hear you. I can hear you.
Mute your mic on stream.
Oh boy. Oh,
I-
boy.
Okay,
She's
anyway.
talking to herself. All right, good.
Oh, this one, like the volume here. Fuck it. But then I can't hear shit. Whatever, I'll put it on my phone. So anyway, y'all, but you guys can't hear it. Busy. You were
Yes.
talking about Jessica Messica, okay? You weren't talking about Zoom. You wrote a message. You said, Jessica, that was a great stream. And I wrote underneath that it was RP. And I'm after this whole Zoom thing, yeah, to see Hussy receive RP, which I said 10,000 motherfucking times, and you keep saying that I accuse you of it every time we're not. If we were on the stream,
Thunder Rain is very fat and unfortunate looking. I totally believe it. It's a community, and I'm not. This is not an insult to people. By no means it is. This community is filled with like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99%, at least fat, maybe obese, or maybe morbidly obese individuals. Okay. So it's not a surprise if somebody is out overweight or fat or obese.
Fresh garbage. I told you. I didn't say you RP'd. I said you received it.
Correct.
And
Yes.
right? So that's not what you're saying. You're still going around saying she's lying on me. I'm not lying. You received RP.
You want me to tell you what I'm saying? I'll tell you.
No, I want you. No, I
Let me
don't
tell
want
you
you to tell me
something.
what you're saying. I don't want you to lie on me. That's it. Because I didn't.
But
You
you're
lie
lying.
on
not.
everybody.
You're absolutely lying on me.
Busy, shut the fuck up. Hussy.
No,
What
I have
I'm not
every right
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You're kissing ass, bitch. Let me finish what the fuck I'm saying.
Shut up.
Don't interrupt me. How about that, Busy? Shut the fuck up. I don't know who the fuck you bitches think you are.
You're accusing me of something, and you need to let me speak.
No.
God, that whistle is super annoying. Really, really annoying.
I am not accusing you. That's your fucking problem, Hussy. Are you deaf? Or you got a problem always being the fucking victim? I said you received it. You received it. Your granny's on sugar booger. You received it. That's what the fuck I said. You received it. No, fuck you because you're a liar. You received it. Listen, can you hear me? You received it. You understand what receiving means?
Why is it so hard to say, yeah, I received images that may or may not have been RP? Like, the guy sent you something of him with his partner. Like, it's literally a given. Just admit to it, but like, hey, you know, if I knew beforehand that this would, you know, be conceived as RP, because that's what a lot of people are saying it is, and it can be construed as that. They just say, yeah, and it won't happen again. Learn from the experience. I don't know why this back and forth, like, childish argument. Furthermore, the whole Buddha bitch thing, RP. It doesn't have to be me that was in the images. It's the fact that she wanted to embarrass me and, you know, cause me distress. And that is the literal definition of RP, to cause undue distress and to embarrass somebody. And she accomplished it. She also accomplished Vicky Vibes coming in and doing really stupid shit that I have to once we found out where Vicky Vida, aka Vicky Vibes, Victoria, it's gonna be a lawsuit. It is. It really is. Because Vicky was at the forefront of all of this bullshit. If she should have taken her time, shut the fuck up, and stop being an attack dog for gaining ground, shit would have been better.
It means you didn't do it.
I don't have to resort to your level.
Exactly.
I don't give a folks. You've been reading all goddamn week, making a fucking fool of yourself.
What I'm saying, part of RP is intimate images used as intimidation, harassment, to embarrass somebody, to shut them up, to shame them. That is part of the definition. So it doesn't actually have to be my dick picture. What she said was, it was me, and a lot of people believed her, including Vicky, and people were sending me all types of like ridiculous messages without actually thinking logically that, hey, maybe this person might not be telling me the truth.
You bringing up
Anyway, you're a fucking liar. You're lying all goddamn week. You cursed out Samal. You're causing problems everywhere. Lying, okay? Thank you.
He's a liar.
For the last time, I'm gonna say it in front of this audience and tell y'all, I said that you received it, and you did.
Okay. Well, good.
All right. Did I say that you did it? Receive. You understand what receive means, right? So I shouldn't hear that shit out your fucking mouth again, right?
Why don't you school me? Your mouth look like Michael
Bing bang. Run your fucking mouth. What the fuck you're talking about?
Anyway, my mouth looks like who? Michael what?
Next. Busy. What I said when you wrote something.
Happy July the 4th, my fellow Americans. Even though we're at a impasse between Canadian and American relations, happy July the 4th. Happy Independence Day. Hopefully you guys are doing
What'd you
well.
write?
What'd you
said,
write?
Jessica, it was a great stream. And then I said, I talked about the RP. And then you're like, you're just, your mind is nasty. And I said, oh, so you can talk about sending something to Breezy, talk about that dynamic where she's sending her daughter dancing to men. It's the same thing where it's a vulnerable child. But then when it's this, and then you bitches are fake, and I fucking meant it.
Yeah, you see
and you don't mind talking about it in the chat, though, right?
Did you catch Zoom?
What?
Or you still on RP?
Bing bang. You bitches are fucking fake. That's my problem. You try to fucking make me crazy and act like I'm insane. I'm on drugs. Y'all are fake as fuck.
Literally.
And you're nasty. You're the fucking nasty bitch. Because you all want to sit around and go in the chat and chill. You don't give a fuck about none of it. That's why you're all fucking fake. Fuck y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Martini Dog is like, I never believed it. I never believed it was your dick pic because we all know it doesn't show up on camera. You damn fucking right, Martini Dog. This big black D cannot fit on a fucking camera. So you are right. It will not show up on camera. It's too big. Not that it's too small, it's too big, okay? And your fupa is too big, Monty. Why the hell would I have a fupa? But wouldn't it be called a mupa? Because I'm a dude. Like, who's writing these ridiculous things? You got a bigger fupa than Foodie Beauty. Like, sometimes people make me fucking laugh, man. This is funny.
All right, cool. So yippee yap. Why the fuck you lying on me, Busy? Did we even talk about Zoom in the goddamn messages?
How
I
am
thought we were talking about Jessica and the art. You just said that I
about?
said on. You lied and said that I was talking about Zoom. We were talking about the RP and Jessica's stream. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Zoom for fucking a week and a half straight.
So what?
without
At
sleeping.
a week and a half? That's not true. You bitches were reading about my read, and you bitches have been talking about it for a week and a half.
For the record, I have
to
not.
you.
For the record, I have not read about anything.
Yes, you were. What you mean?
All right, so there are now court cases where deepfakes are used as RP, the intent to harass, embarrass, and intimidate or use. Yeah, I remember that story of that one streamer who was like deepfaking his friends. And even in Toronto, there was that story like 3 weeks ago about the pharmacist from a hospital. The hospital was it North York? Well, that hospital had a pharmacist working there, and he was moonlighting, or should I rather say limelighting, as the owner of a deepfake website where not only celebrities these days are being deepfaked, but people who are like pretty known streamers are being deepfaked. So you could deepfake anybody, a politician, a streamer, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, shit, Instagram, TikTok, just all over the place.
What was I reading about?
You're reading about Buddha. Why are you bringing up Buddha? We're talking about Buddha.
No, it's a fatty upper, not public area, but pubic area. I know what a fupa is. I'm not an idiot. Okay, men have fupas. They have pubic areas. Yeah, you're right. They do.
Ma'am,
what?
With all due respect, one tweet
Like,
that you
isn't the typical term for a man fupa like a mupa?
It's obviously not all due respect, okay? So cut the shit.
Bing bang. With a one tweet response to you does not a remake. It was
all right, fine. You didn't read it. Fine. You're perfect. Anyway, question.
I mean, it was one tweet. How is that?
Why are you a victim, Gigi? When that whole tragic situation happened, that's when you said you were a victim.
I never said I was a victim. Other people said I was a victim, and
did you correct them? Did you correct them?
I sure did on my last.
So well, the correct step.
No, he didn't. Like every single time the whole tragic thing happened, because I was there when it was happening, because I remember clearly, and he didn't correct anybody. He tried to make tragic seem a certain type of way when he was the one that was, and I get agree with Hecate on this one. He truly was in a position of power. Like, you were trying to get stuff from a guy by using money on him. It was completely disgusting. And then the way how he played it off, making it seem as if tragic is a type of way, when you literally was the dude trying to give Traj money to get some pics off of him, and then flying him out to Florida so you can get some ass, get some tail. Like, this whole shit is like completely ridiculous, and this is one of the reasons why I have to file and continue my case against Gigi. I'm doing it. I have to, because this guy has been doing so much bullshit, so much. Yes, exactly. He played a victim and said many times that Tragic was playing him for money. Dude, just call it what it is. Gigi, you were fucking horny, and you wanted to see some stuff and get some ass. Just say it like it is, making it seem like one dude is doing something that's totally off the rails, while you were like the innocent victim, which he completely isn't.
me then because she said, but somebody in there was saying you're a
I
victim.
can't. But here's the problem. Here's this with you and
What?
I can't force. I can't force people to think how I think, and I'm not going to.
Oh, I'm right, especially when it benefits you, right?
Ma'am, bing bong,
Bing bong.
If somebody feels I was a victim in that, I cannot convince them other. What do you want me to
Oh,
do?
fucking
Do you
God,
want me to hold on?
Are you hearing this shit?
Do you want me to do a
Are you guys
72
hearing
hour?
this shit?
Hold on. Do you want me to do a 72-hour live?
Yeah,
stream on
no,
Stephanie?
80 and corrected. 80,
All right,
do
Stephanie,
80.
Stephanie, you're gonna get 3-day live stream next week.
Do 80.
I would like
Because
to
you know
address-
what? You're spending a lot of time clarifying that
bong.
Buddha RP, but you don't want to clarify you weren't a victim. Fucking
I think
convenient.
I only talked about. Hold on. I think I only talked about Buddha like 2 to 3 times.
Why? Why?
Because-
We were
because
talking
what-
about Bridget.
Because what she did was
fuck
fucked
her.
up, and you're making
It's not
excuses,
RP.
and you're making.
It is RP, and what she did was messed up. If I can, okay, let me speak on this for a second of what else she's been doing. So I've talked about this, but I have to get the facts in front of me before I speak even more because it's going to affect the case. The whole Buddha situation is definitely going to be a criminal matter from how things are advancing. Once I get specific information that I need, I'm going to file against the lawyer that she defrauded. All he has to do is say that it wasn't him, and I'll speak to the matter to the judge, and hopefully the judge grants or forwards information to the police that this is fraudulent behavior, and this 100% isn't allowed in court to say somebody's your lawyer when they're not your lawyer. It's literally fraud. The next thing is how much more do I have to endure? First, I gotta endure that booty bitch is putting out a picture, making it seem as if I sent her a dick pic, and I have people attack me. So I had to endure that. Then after that, I have to endure a disgusting video, making it seem like I'm being a predator towards her when she's the one who was repeatedly in her own receipts asking me if I want to see sexy pictures of her. Then we have the Red Room video where she curates through her hours upon hours of videos of multiple people showing a video where the guy's face isn't seen and making it seem as if it's me. And she's really good at it because she's had tons of practice, right? Making it seem as if it's me over at her place trying to grape her. Then not only that, now I've been hearing through the grapevine she's been contacting allegedly, supposedly, I gotta say allegedly, supposedly now, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna actually be fact because I've FOIA'd the information. What she's been doing is going to Calgary police, making it seem as if I'm in cahoots with Steve. So the Calgary police has actually, I FOIA'd them on May the 9th, and I followed up a week ago today. I can even show it to you in the email. They need more information from me, and I sent them my documentation because what she's been trying to do is make it seem as if I'm the one who was lighting fires and having knives, making it seem as if I'm in cahoots with Steve because she can't get at Steve. So she plans a situation where, you know, me and Steve are in on this, and she's a guy came to her house and this happened and that happened and this and that. You can't do that. You can't keep attacking me like that. That in itself is illegal because 1, I wasn't the one who sent your dick pic. 2, you can't say or insinuate that I went over to your house to grape you. And then 3, now using the police as a sort of sword to attack me as if I'm the one brandishing knives on YouTube and having some sort of flame on YouTube. I didn't even watch the whole Steve videos. I'm making it seem like me. No, that is definitely not going to fly. 100% not going to fly. And I will... there will be a criminal element to all of that. There also will be a civil element because I gotta sue. You are 100% not gonna keep trying me like that. I mean, not suing you. I just gotta get all the documentation together.
Making excuses for
It's not
people,
RP.
like,
She was
Of
porn
course not.
mom.
Whatever happened to when she claimed some guy climbed over a fence to get to her just to call her a lady of the streets? Yeah, she tries to pin it on Steve and myself. That's what she was trying to do. And if you've been watching what I've been saying, that specific person has tons of videos on people. Okay, she was recording videos of Purple Glitter to go over for 2 years. And if you've ever watched Purple Glitter, know about Purple Glitter, she is a very fly by night type of person. She'll come on stream and then she will remove the live stream or the video, sometimes within minutes or within hours. So for you to be that dedicated, it's crazy. But for I have no idea what happened with the guy who climbed over the fence. Maybe in my FOIA equivalency, because we don't call it FOIA in Canada. It's a freedom of information request is what we call it here. Well, it has different. It's the same thing all over the nation, but it might have slight little changes of what it's being called. So I've requested that. Maybe that situation will be in the FOIA, but if it isn't, I will specifically request that information. There was no guy who climbed over the fence. That I'd have to find out soon, not banana anima. And if when I do, I will tell you guys, because I gotta prepare some documentation to go to court on this whole entire situation. And it's all because of BPD shit, borderline personality disorder shit. People, I've given warnings before. If somebody is borderline, actually, let me bring this up. This is a really good time to bring this one thing up. Why are you believing them? Okay, wait a second. It was here. Where is it? Somebody said something that I thought was like, yeah, this has 100% has to be put out there. Where is it? I'm trying to look for it. Give me a second here, because this one person has this story about a friend that had like BPD, and they would like try and scare them to say that they were in dangerous situations when they were just at home in their bedroom. This is the type of shit that you actually would deal with people with BPD. Now, I'm not, trying to disparage everybody with BPD, because there is a spectrum with that, but I'm just saying be extremely careful, because you never know what people will do and say, especially somebody that has BPD. There is a sense that they will completely fuck with you over and over and over. And if they're officering age, they've developed, how do I put it? A way to mess with people really, really well that you might not find out or be wiser until maybe years later.
From
Ma'am.
shut the
Bing
fuck up,
bang.
Belinda. He was
And then
porn
Of
bombed.
course not. It's
He
not
was
revenge
porn
porn. No, no,
bombed.
no, no,
He
no.
was porn bombed. I'm
No,
so
it was a dick showing it showing in a fit of
Always
anger. That's not
follow
revenge
the
at all.
rules.
Hussy.
You know
So
I'm
was
right.
Hussy. So
Because you
was
know I'm
Hussy. So
right.
was Hussy.
No,
So
he
was
wasn't.
Hussy.
No, he wasn't stupid. He sat there and he
No,
said it was
yeah,
he enjoyed it.
it was
And then
sent
talked
to
about
him.
Okay, well, hold
It
on.
was sent to him.
Hold on.
Uh,
that's not porn
hold on,
bombing. Porn
but
bombing,
Buddha-
you don't want it.
Jan's view says, please do not speak on BPD. There's already a stigma about it. Yeah, but hey, let's talk about it. Why is there a stigma about it? Why is there that a lot of like therapists? But hey, let's talk about like either they're psychologists or psychiatrists. Why is it that they don't want or try and deal with certain people? Why is it that? Because there is a stigma about it. Yes, because people have acted a certain way and during certain things. Not everyone with BPD acts the same way. I mean, yeah, that is very true. That's why I said it's a spectrum. But from what I've seen, man, I can't deal with this shit, because the whole fake dick pic thing, the whole red room grape thing, calling the police, making it seem as if I'm brandishing knives, I'm going to her house or sending people there. That bullshit is just too much. Okay? It's just too much. Can you come up for a bit? Yeah, sure. Why not? Message me and I'll give you the link. Message me on Twitter and I'll give you the link, and then you can come up.
Great.
Okay, Webster's Dictionary, motherfucker.
Stupid, bitch. That's why you're doing all this for fucking girl world. You're a
Motherfucker.
dumbass,
Don't act like
broke-ass
Webster's
bitch.
fucking
You
dictionary.
learn all the
Fuck
goddamn
you.
time, you fucking bitch.
Okay, but
Yeah,
listen.
fuck you.
Okay.
Hey, you better shut. You better shut the. Hey,
What the fuck you gonna
you better
do,
shut the
Belinda?
fuck up.
What
You
the
better shut the fuck up.
What the
You better shut the fuck up
What
before.
the fuck?
You listen. Hey.
Wait a second. Shouldn't Belinda? I don't know. Has Belinda been a more calmer person? Because right now she was wild in talking about Canada is going to be the 51st state. She's going to bring her, the G to the U to the ends up and all of that.
Bing bang.
Hey,
come all the way to Canada with your
listen.
little gun.
Hey, speaking of Canada, you better shut the fuck up before America
you.
makes. Not only before America makes it the first state,
That's what you bitches
I want to
do.
make
You
you
joke.
the
Then
first
now you
bitch.
wanna
How about
talk
that?
shit. I ain't joking with you fucking fake bitches.
I ain't
I'll drag
joking
all
with
you
your ass
fucking
either.
fake
Did you hear what
bitches.
I fucking
You the
said? I
fake
said you better shut
Anyway,
the fuck up.
I'm the fakest
You better
bitch.
quit your
So-
damn line. You better quit your
Listen,
damn line.
Okay, I'm about
You
to
better quit
mute
your damn
people.
line.
Listen.
You better quit your damn line,
Let's-
bitch. I ain't
listen.
got the
What
fucking
am I
COVID
about?
anymore.
What
I'll
the
drag
fuck
your
am
ass
I
all
about?
over.
You know, drag me, bitch. Drag me.
Okay, so here's the problem with Buddha. Buddha got an unsolicited dick pic, which I never denied that. She got an unsolicited dick pic. My issue with Buddha is she took that unsolicited dick pic, she posted it on Twitter uncensored, and she let people believe it was Monty's without any proof. And I don't care if you don't like Monty, fuck a Monty. But doing that
to me, all right. But on top of that, the literal number was on the imagery. If that number wasn't there, to this day, people would probably think it was my dick in there, that aggressive looking brown peen. To this day, like I've been lucky in my life, but I mean I've been pretty lucky online in terms of little things that have outed people. Because I was thinking, how the hell am I gonna thwart this now? Because I know it's not me because I never sent her anything. But how am I gonna prove to people that it's not me when, if there wasn't the number on there? Like, the number is what truly gave her away. And Gaining Ground is gonna say that he confronted her. He confronted her in a roundabout way, because what Gigi actually did was he had to be pushed into doing it, because he was pretty pissed that Booty Bitch did this. If you look at the past videos, there was only one way to prove it: post mine and compare. But like, look, I got a huge vein on the upper left. He has a huge vein on the lower right. Totally not me. Totally not bulgy. But what happened was, Gaining Ground had to be pushed by Yo Mama, because Gaining Ground was never gonna speak on this, because it fucked up his narrative. So what he was gonna do is never speak on it, but Yo Mama kept on speaking at it, that Booty Bitch is super screwed up for doing what she was doing, and Gaining Ground isn't calling her out on her lie. And that was the only reason why Gaining Ground made it a stream about it. And then, of course, Booty Bitch was losing a lot of support, because, of course, she was found out to be a liar. So what did she do? She yeeted her Booty Bitch 1 Twitter and gone, which I still think, and I'm going to put it out there, people, if you had a minor that looked at that dick pic, you need to call Calgary police, because not only is that revenge porn, but that is also putting shit out where minors could see. Because if you're not in on the algorithm with Twitter, like, let's say you look at books and cupcakes and baking guides, you're not going to expect an aggressive brown peen to be posted by somebody that has never posted anything like that. You never know. Some people like put the stuff, like their stuff on their TV. They might have minors around. They might have all sorts of stuff. You truly should report it, because she's been getting away with that for almost 3 years now, and it needs to stop. Yep, Buddha could have called the number to ask who it was before posting it, asking if it was you. I suspect it is. Yeah, it's pretty much that's what she did. She could have easily called. You would think any normal, sound-minded adult would be like, hey, hey, there's a number here. Let me call the number, because the other facet to this is she said that it was the D pic of the guy who out tried to grape her or did grape her. And I'm like, what the hell? Important question from SCX worker Kevin Wang. F Mary. Okay, I am definitely gonna be oh my god, no, we're gonna put in Jessica Misica. All right, I'm gonna do F Jessica Misica. I'm gonna marry Vegas Doll because Vegas Doll is still my boo. And who am I gonna K? I'm gonna K Kevin Wang. How about that?
To somebody is fucked up. And if you're not going to call that out, I'm not going to take you seriously.
Why the brown peen gotta be aggressive? You ask me. I guess you know what? Let me not even say anything up, because why is there an aggressive
About a horny married man? Hold on, I'm not going to
No,
take you.
Kevin was a pervert who sent King Cobra the goodies. King Cobra was spanking his meat to Kevin Wang's big booty and big boobies. So I don't know about that. I don't think I gotta marry somebody who's pious there, Capone. That's why I think I should bend the knee to you.
Seriously about a horny man on Grindr sending Hussy a video.
Well, Capone, I don't know what Kevin Wang looks like, so are you gonna hook me up or what?
I'm sorry, Buddha's no better. I'm gonna you guys out of you. Continue yelling. Have fun.
By the way, Hussy did
Hear
not
what he just
share
said?
any of
He
that.
just, I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up. What he, did you guys hear what he said? What he, no, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're stupid as fuck anyway.
Typical Andrea. Take over the entire channel on her own. Get everything going about Andrea.
Go make a fucking video on Breezy, bitch.
Hey, you know what? Everybody else. Hey, everybody else on panel. Everyone on panel except Andrea. Just.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah,
let
we're
her
not talking to
read.
Gaining
Let her
Ground.
read.
Busy, shut the fuck up. Yes, correct.
Let her read,
Yeah,
baby.
we're not bitch.
Oh,
She don't get
Anyway, Gaining Ground. Gaining Ground. Can I? Gaining Ground. Let me explain to you now. Okay.
Go ahead, explain.
Handsome
All right.
Asian boy.
So what happened? Yeah, exactly.
No, she's not a handsome Asian boy.
So shut the fuck up.
I know.
Exactly.
I'm respecting
Exactly.
your
You don't
authority.
even know what
Go
RP
ahead.
is. You don't even know what RP is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because you just said that was RP,
Please
the
don't
Hussy
get
guy.
to talk too
No,
much.
Let her
Right,
read.
RP that Buddha did, and it's not RP.
Oh my God.
What Buddha did,
Let her read, baby.
literally the definition of RP. If Buddha was a victim, why didn't she send the pictures to the police? Because that wasn't what she wanted to do. Even that kind of shows her intention. The reason why you wouldn't put the picture to the police, because you already knew who sent it to you. You knew it wasn't me, but you still wanted people to attack me for your own means and gains. So therefore, you don't put it to the police, because then your whole act would be discovered, or you'll be questioned too much and you'd be inconsistent. Or you could just put a picture up of a D-pic, say it's Monty, and have a bunch of dumb fuck women believe you and then attack a person that hasn't done shit.
Oh, yeah, yes, right. And Electric members only and cry. Don't go into another chat because it's
Hey, you better shut the fuck up before America makes your state speak the first state, and I'm gonna keep my 31st speech.
Be about that, bitch.
What? Okay, listen, not all Canadians don't want to be the 51st state. I mean, there's good and bad with everything, is my whole opinion. Would I necessarily want to be part of the states? Sometimes I think no. Other times I'm thinking maybe yes. Maybe it will be a good thing. I don't know if it would be a good thing or a bad thing until it happens, right? I could be like, okay, we're the 51st state now. This is a really bad thing. I don't like it. Or I could be like, hey, we're the 51st state now. This is like the fucking best thing ever. Fuck yeah, I love this shit. I don't know, because it hasn't happened. Like there's so much nuances, because Canada, I've always said, can be a self-contained country. We have lots of fresh water. We have lots of fertile soil. People that live in Canada, we're like at like 35. No, we're more like 40 million, coming closer to 45. 95% of the land, 90% of the land is unoccupied right now. Like there's no people there. Like I know there's lots of frozen soil and whatnot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there's so much land that we can grow, or fruits, vegetables, farmland all over the place, right? Stay Canadian. You know what? There's arguments to and for that. Like I said, man, I don't know because we're not the 51st day. So I honestly, I don't know if it would be a good or a bad thing.
Be about your members, bitch.
Oh my
Anyway,
I
God.
will be.
Lady
Go
Brown.
show it.
I
I'm
know
gonna give
you
a
will
fuck
be.
anyway. Keep
I know you will be,
reading.
because they're a fucking idiot.
Oh
Yeah, that's all you got, bitch. I'll drag this shit out.
Every fucking panel she's been on for the past
all
week, she's
you,
done nothing
all
but rant and
all
rant
you
and
do,
rant and rant, and she wonders why no
all
one
you do
Yeah,
is make
bitch,
up
fuck you.
shit.
Bitches try to
If you
gaslight
can't-
and drive people
All right,
crazy.
hold on.
If
You
you
ain't shit.
can't come up with
A Mac guy making Canada great again. Fuck yeah, we want to make Canada great again. Oh, Canada. Should I wear that like it's in a Mamaga hat? It's a Macga hat. Or should I say Micga?
nothing, motherfucker, you will fucking make it up.
Actually, it would be more Micga, because remember, if it's MAC, it's a Mac. If it's MC, it's actually a Mick. So if it's a M Make Canada Great Again, it's a Micga hat.
Hurry, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Yes, we're invading Canada.
Anyway.
They're gonna be the 51st state, and this is gonna be my 31st
baby. Who wants some poutine?
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it.
I
I
want
want to
to
hear it.
hear
Melena, shut up. I want to hear it. Carrie, thank you for the
Carrie.
super chat, super sticker. All right, go ahead.
Anyway.
I want to hear it. Go ahead, speak.
Revenge porn.
Hussy, Hussy.
No, he
Hussy.
has to have all that spotlight.
No,
on him all the time.
Hussy.
Revenge
finish up.
porn.
Hussy, get a banana. Hold on. Go ahead.
I said that guy revenge porned his wife, and he did. You just now was like, oh, a video received on Grinder, and what did you do? You just acted like your wife. I'm not fucking finished speaking. I'm not done.
Because you don't know if his
Oh,
wife
boy.
or not. You
Yes,
are
I do. He said it.
Oh, you called him?
No, I did
You called
not.
that man?
Yeah, Rebel Media.
Oh
I
my
did
fucking
not.
god!
You
Lie.
called that man?
I have you erased the Jessica video, but I have it. Go ahead and lie. Go. We'll watch it right
How
after.
Go ahead,
convenient.
finish.
How
All right, go
convenient.
Go ahead.
You said
I
does
have
his
it.
wife
Lie.
know about you. That's what
she
you
said.
asked.
Jessica asked.
Love
And what did you say?
Was
No,
the-
he's coming from New
Does his wife
York.
know about
He's over
you?
by this precinct,
No.
and he's
That
working in
doesn't mean that the
construction.
Oh, by the way, was that actually the real Jen's views? I actually have been checking my Twitter and nothing. So I don't know. Buddha committed RP, but it's okay. Buddha is a victim, but won't go to the proper authorities. Yeah, well, I'll see in this for ya what's been said, because I gotta cross my T's and dot my I's with my documentation.
Doesn't
Right?
know about
And
the video and
Bing
doesn't
bong.
know that
What?
you're doing it. Bing bong.
No, that's not how it works. That's why you're all fucking
You don't make
degenerate.
the rules on how
That's
it
why
works.
there's news
Okay, fine.
all over the fucking
We're
place.
not on state line.
Bitches
Okay,
are in
okay.
court, and
Go
all
on.
you motherfuckers were friends before.
Okay.
You
guys-
know the super irony of a person who is a self-proclaimed sex worker saying that there's news all over the place. What do you think sex workers do for like clients? You're not going to be sending pics, of course. If you have a client, maybe not for like new people, but if you have a client and you want to keep that client, a client pays a lot of money, you're going to be damn well sending pictures or videos, because you got to keep it new. You got to keep it spicy. Like I said, the main clientele for women who do that type of work are men. If you're a dude, the main clientele for a dude that does that type of work are dudes. It's always dudes mostly buying and selling this shit. There's no way in hell you're going to be a sex worker and you're not going to be getting pictures, whether you want them or not, because guys are fucking horny, and you're not going to be sending pictures. There's no way.
State line.
Bitches
Okay,
are in
okay,
court, and
Go
all
on.
you motherfuckers were friends before.
Okay.
You guys were bodega. You liked Tragic before,
Okay.
no, Belinda?
Ain't nobody was in fucking.
Didn't you want to fuck Tragic? Didn't you want to fuck Tragic?
She totally did. She also wanted to fuck Negs too, remember? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
All y'all
What?
motherfuckers.
No, tragic. Okay, that's bodega.
Whatever BB says, she's not a sex worker anymore. It was proven. That's why she's online 24/7. Yeah, even with that, I gotta question whether or not she truly is, because people aren't what they seem online. Like, you always gotta question a lot of things when how people will present themselves. I mean, like, who, if you're truly making that much money and whatnot, why are you online like all the goddamn time? It makes sense that something isn't right, right? How was it proven? Yeah, that's actually a really good question. Please, please enlighten me. How was it proven she is not one anymore?
Lies.
Oh, here
Tragic
we go.
actually
She's making
wanted to
shit up
poke
again.
beans, so
Everybody,
there's
You
that.
guys are more bodega and addict than I will ever be. But you always want to say
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
but
am.
what does this? What does
Yeah.
that have to do with
You
anything?
girls
Yeah,
and
sure.
Let's
Sure.
Because
what the
you're
fuck,
all
tragic?
sick.
If you
You're
wonder
all
why no one
Whatever you
listens
say.
to you,
all right.
Azria.
You're all
What do you fuck?
degenerate.
Whatever you fucking say,
Hold
bitch.
on,
Whatever
hold
you
on.
fucking
How
say.
is
You're all
hold on?
degenerate.
People.
That's my point.
Okay.
You got along for a reason. You ain't shit, all of you.
Okay.
That's my
Elaine
I mean,
Street.
and you and
fuck
Buddha.
someone
Okay,
who-
hold on.
You,
Okay.
Hold
So-
on. And
so
you,
do you-
Hussy, shut up.
You
And
want to
and
bring
Buddha
up
get
Buddha as a
and you and
shield.
Buddha get up. No, it's not a shield. Buddha's an
Yeah, it is
asshole.
a shield because you
Buddha
weren't talking
did-
about Buddha. I
Well-
asked you.
It is a shield, but what he's saying is still factually true. He is using Buddha as a shield because he was never bringing this up before, but now it's a gotcha moment for you, Hecate. It's his gotcha where if you're gonna say something that revenge porn was happening with Hasi, now he can bring up my situation that he was never bringing up before, and yeah, it is a gotcha moment. So you guys are both right. He's right that Buddha Bitch did do RP, and you're right that he's using it as a shield. So there you go.
Because you're a
And then you're
hypocrite.
talking about
Ding
Buddha.
dong.
I'm
You're
not
a
because you don't
hypocrite.
know what RP
Ding
is,
dong.
dumbass.
You're a hypocrite.
You don't know what
You're a
RP is.
hypocrite.
You know what up in here. I want to tell us, Webster.
Azria,
Tell us,
I'm not
Webster.
surprised.
You just said on
But you guys
Twitter that
keep
what
talking
happened
over me.
You just said on Twitter that what happened to Monty was
Porn
justified.
bombing.
Was what happened
Nothing
to
happened
Monty
to him. It wasn't his dick. Are you fucking retarded or what?
She let people believe it was.
She said
She's a
it's not,
cunt.
and then he says that ain't my dick, and then there you
No,
go.
no,
Where's
no,
the
no, no,
victimization?
no.
What?
So you don't even know. You weren't even there.
I
You
bet
was
she's
Monty
not
Martin
even.
there?
Hold on.
Azria.
No, you're muted. You're
Azria.
muted. Shut up.
Oh,
Melinda, shut up.
boy.
Shut up. You weren't there. You weren't fucking there. I caught her in a lie. Once I caught Buddha in a lie, she had to come clean and went, oh my God, I wasn't totally Monty's.
Who caught her in a lie? It was actually, how do I put this? I caught her in the lie, but people were gonna believe me. So I could scream and cry all day. No one's gonna believe me. Your mama caught her in a lie. Yeah, I believe Gaining Ground did call, but as soon as he realized it wasn't me, he wasn't gonna say shit. But like I said, your mama called him out on why he wasn't calling Buddha a bitch out, so he had to call her out.
Whoopsie.
Is
And
he
that was
sped
after
up?
that dick had been shared
Um,
all over Twitter and
no.
people thought it was biased. But you think that's okay because you don't like Monty. You are a degenerate like Buddha. I'm unmuting you two now. Yell. Goodbye.
Really? I'm a degenerate like Buddha, but you're trying to fuck Tragic in a Discord in Girl World, right? And you guys are the ones that have you guys are the ones that have bigger experience.
Why
Buddha
is
is the
What
one
has
that
to do with anything, stupid?
What hold
I don't understand. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. There's a lot of fucking going on the internet, like literally, and well, a lot of literally, like the amounts of shit that I've heard, like of people that you would never think were hooking up with other people from YouTube is just crazy. Have I talked about it? Nah, there's lots that I know of that I'm not gonna talk about. But it happens. It happens so much that people hook up. It's kind of like how you're not supposed to do something, but you do it anyways. Kind of like having, that work bay, and then you guys get into each other's feelings, and then you guys hook up, and then after you guys hook up, maybe you not like each other after a while, then all of a sudden there's fighting at work, and then people are like, "You guys knew you guys shouldn't have hooked up. It's a rule. Don't shit where you sleep, or don't shit where you make money, or whatever line you want to put towards it. You don't do it. You don't hook up with people from work. Hooking up, what do you mean? Like fucking, that's what I mean. There's tons of people who have been hooking up with other people. You really don't know about it. It's kind of like when I used to work at a hospital. There were tons of fucking going on, like the pharmacists fucking the doctors fucking the nurses, the clerks fucking the nurses. There's a lot of shit. In fact, when I used to live in Florida, I remember I knew this one girl, lady, I would say young woman, and it was the craziest shit that still is like shocking to me. Is when I was in my late teens, and she was saying, "Oh, people at her workplace they would pick up extra shifts, but they will pick up extra shifts, and the way to get extra shifts is to like be fucking the bosses." I'm like, isn't that kind of fucked and like double work? Like where you have to sleep with your boss to pick up a shift to actually work. Like that's fucked. But shit like this happens all the time. Speaking of that situation, I did say, that was wrong and to report that shit, but this was in a day where it wasn't Me Too yet. And people do all sorts of grimy shit. Monty is the king of global hookups. Who have I hooked up with? Court Chowder. Hey, wait a second, Count Chowder here. Wait a second.
Hold on. What is two grown men flirting with? How does that
It
make
is,
us degenerate?
Holly.
Are you a fucking homophobe now too, Azria? I don't understand. What's degenerate about that behavior? Go ahead.
Addict. Power imbalance.
There's the whore.
Power imbalance. He's an addict. That's why.
Excuse me?
But that.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
let's go. You want to play?
Well, then, so I should hold on.
imbalance.
Hold on.
What?
So then I should be kicking you off this panel because we're all punching down on you. Is that what you're saying?
You motherfuckers on mine. Fuck
Oh,
y'all.
you fucking wish, bitch. Man, please, please, you're
Criminal.
Can I say one thing? Typically in a situation like this, when you got like 4 people that will, be attacking you, I mean, she is pretty much holding her own, right? Because typically this type of situation that I don't like is when you're on panel and then there's like 4 other people, and then what happens is like, I relate this to wrestling. It's kind of like you're in the ring, and let's just bring it to like 1999, right? 98, 99, when you have like New World Order. So you just put a beat down on like 2 New World Order guys. You're in the ring with maybe another buddy or 2 other buddies, and then New World Order just got the beat down with like 2 of their guys. Then they start rushing the ring, and you're still in the goddamn ring. Don't be in the fucking goddamn ring when New World Order has like 10 to 15 guys running towards the ring, rushing down, because you're gonna get that beat down. Because if you look at the end of the stream, there was like 9 people. 9 people at one point was on, and that's the max that streamers could do. From what? Wait, no, it's not 9. Is it 12? Is it 12 or is it? Yeah, I think it's like 12, right? Well, look who she's straight up against. It's not hard to debate such Riris. That is true. But yeah, typically in this situation, it never ends well when you're being gang up, unless you really know how to hold.
I tried giving you the benefit of the doubt. For you, listen, you are cuckoo for motherfucking Walmart brand Cocoa Puffs. You are nuts. I don't know how else to fucking say it. You are fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, all these women have issues. Bridget, Boo, whatever, and the only victim is Gigi because Tragic wasn't really gay.
Who said the only victim was Gigi?
Can I say
Shut
something?
up! I think I haven't heard that shit.
I haven't spoken.
Fuck out of here.
What are you talking
That's why you got. You guys
I
are dumb
want
as
to address
fuck.
something that Hecate.
What?
Hecate, you said.
I know. Tell the fuck off. I don't care who it is.
Lord
So
Jesus, I need
Hecate
my
said
Bible. Where's
No,
my
you
Bible?
better let me
Yeah,
speak out
what?
there. You had
What?
way too
What?
much.
Where's my Bible?
So Hecate did a stream and
Your
said
Bible. Shut the fuck up.
Hecate did Hecate
Bible, but you didn't even mention the.
Stop trying to look for something to fulfill your life on the flesh level. But there's so much pleasure in the flesh, Holly Big Mac. An attempt for an apology. Oh, what was I apologizing for again?
Woman, the wife. You go, you got a video on Grindr. What happened to the woman who didn't want her shit?
Hold on. What do you want me to do? You want me to fucking find this
Nothing. I want you to shut the fuck up because I wasn't even talking to you about it. You're the one that came and tweeted.
Ma'am, in case
you are the one that came and tweeted under my shit. Shut up.
Ma'am, in case you missed it, this isn't Psycho World. This is Gigi Land. Thank you. Go ahead, speak.
Okay, so
Gigi Land is Psycho World.
I just want to address statement.
And she.
So me, Hecate.
Oh, okay. Got it, Holly. Because I was kind of confused. I was like, oh shit, did I do something, Holly?
Bye, run, bye, bing bong, bye, bing bong. Bing bong.
Oh, run.
Bing
Oh,
bong.
never mind. I
Bing
love doing the
bong.
opposite.
God, it's so easy. You are
You
so
have
easy.
to
Why do
take
you
You're
make
so
my
fucking stupid.
bing
Buy
bong,
Webster.
bing
Go look it
bong,
up in your
bing
motherfucking
bong.
dictionary, bitch,
Let's look
since you
it up
know
right now because I'm
everything,
trying to talk
Webster.
and you bitches are talking over me.
Oh, I love
You want to look
Bing
it up right
bong.
now?
You're the one
First
talking
of
Yeah,
all,
go
it
look
has
it
to
up
be
in the
dictionary,
dictionary.
right? You know the person. You're a
God,
crackhead and you
Rain
said
looks
your
like
shit
a
in your
female
yard.
Gigi.
You can't say shit to me.
Oh my god, it's succulent. Succulent says apparently if I date on meth, it's a power imbalance. Okay, is succulent stupid? Yes, it would. Wouldn't it be a power imbalance if you're fucking hopped up on methamphetamines? You're fucking out of your mind. How the fuck can you date correctly? So yeah, by definition, if somebody is on drugs and they're not with it, you shouldn't be fucking with them like that. Like, why is Yato saying this shit? Yato needs a fucking job. He needs some more new boats, new ports. He needs some more shake. He not even getting the good shit. Did you see his shit? Is dry as a motherfucker. That's all shake. That's all he gets is like not even the Cali shake. Probably bought that shit across state lines from Las Vegas.
To me. Gato, you
I'll
want
say
to
whatever the fuck I want to say, you motherfucker.
Gato, it wasn't a meth pussy when he was trying to fuck. Shut the
I'll
fuck
shit
up.
in my yard. I'll come and shit in your fucking yard too. How about that?
Listen, nobody
Gato.
shit
I
in.
literally think Belinda would shit in somebody's yard. Have you seen the front of her house? Like what the like if you ever see like one of those movies with like somebody from like the hills of Tennessee. Wait a second. Where was the Hills of Ice filmed? Was that in like wasn't it in the boomfuck nowhere? Wait, let me look that up. Where was the Hills of Ice filmed? Did I remember that story I told you guys? I'm gonna tell you the story again. You remember that story when I went to throughout the states? I was traveling from Florida, and we went to the first ever KFC, and they had a lot of stuff. I actually still have stuff from the first ever KFC. This stuff is like fucking 30 years old, grown ass man. But the first ever KFC was wait a second was in Corbin, Kentucky, right? But they're actually saying the first official KFC was in Salt Lake City, but I remember it was Corbin, Kentucky had it, but it wasn't super official. So okay, so I was traveling from Florida with family, and we were going to Canada, and we decided to go through Kentucky. And we were in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, but I was a kid at the time. I didn't have much awareness. So we went to the first ever KFC, and I remember traveling from maybe half an hour to an hour out of the way. And I remember we had to like stop either before or after the KFC. You remember the story where I said my parents went inside somewhere, maybe for the washroom, and I was in the car, and then this kid walks up to me, and then he was like, "Hey, mister, why are you covered in chocolate?" And I was looking because I'm a kid as well, but I'm maybe a couple years older than him, maybe 2, maybe 3, and I couldn't answer the question because it was puzzling to me. I'm like, I really truly think that this kid has never seen a black person before because he actually thinks that I'm a white person and I've covered myself up in chocolate. I truly think he really thinks that. And looking back at it, that's exactly what that kid thought. That I was doing some sort of maybe silly prank and I covered. Or remember, this was like, I forgot if we were still in Kentucky, but we were somewhere in like one of them states, maybe a sundown town area where you don't want to be a person of color and be, being there. So it was either we're in like Tennessee or Kentucky, one of those, because I can't remember it was before or after we went to the KFC. Maybe it was Tennessee. Maybe it was like in the hills of Tennessee. They made a romantic comedy where Colonel Sanders is the road. Oh my God. I mean, Yikes. What can I say? But that was my story because there's still people in America who don't have running water or electricity. They got to use like kerosene lamps. They got to catch their water. They don't have a goddamn TV, and they definitely do not have the internet. America is an amazing country. God bless America, July 4th, Independence Day. But still, there is a good proportion of people that don't have readily available the necessities of life. Is all I'm gonna say. So that's my story, my Tennessee, Kentucky story about me covered in chocolate.
Nobody better shit in my outer room my fucking grass.
Shut
What are you gonna do about it?
Thought I was trying to fuck,
I'll see. Go ahead,
and now
I'll
he's
see.
taping.
you.
But you
All
was
right,
trying to
so,
fuck.
couple of nights ago, me, Hecate, and were on panel together, and we were on from like 2 in the morning to like
Jesus
5
Christ,
in the
there you
morning. And then I went to sleep, and I got up at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I went on to Twitter. Oh, sorry. Let me rewind just a minute. Everything was fine. She's like, I'm okay.
No.
I'm like, I'm okay with her. I said, I'm gonna go subscribe back to your channel. We were all fine.
No, y'all are some nasty ass degenerates. They
Can I
just think
finish
that
what
all
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Stop
No,
it.
I'm disgusted by you motherfuckers. And you
Let-
are
let-
going.
Belinda definitely shits in her yard. I don't know how or why the Belinda was married 3 times in a year, but holy shit. There ain't even enough months in a year to be married twice, much less 3 times in a year. Like, how the hell do you even pull that shit off?
Fail.
Let him
You're
speak.
going
Let
to
me
falter.
finish.
Everyone's
Shut
gonna know.
up. You
Let him
fucking
finish. Let him finish. Hussy has a point to make. Go ahead.
Yeah, the same shit he said 84 times. What?
Okay. Well,
Get
you keep
off.
entertaining
Shouldn't
him.
you be getting fucked somewhere?
Shut up, you
So
don't tell
anyway,
me.
Go ahead.
we were like, okay, we're good. We were all
Cool,
fine. I
with
said,
the
I'm
spill.
subscribing to your channel. And I was like, good. Gigi even said that, okay, they're good. The next morning, I get up at 9 o'clock.
I know, Alex.
She's dragging me on YouTube. So
No, you were dragging me on YouTube. I wasn't even live.
sucker.
You are fucking
Yeah, I was
pathological.
thinking
Bro.
Honestly, there should be an investigation. What happened to all the hubbies? You know, like Timmy. I forgot which other ones because I couldn't believe it. I was like, this information is not real. But then I'm like, this where I got the information is extremely credible because everything that I've put out there from this credible source has been factually correct. And then she verified it. She was like, yeah, I was married 3 times in 1 year. I'm like, I'm still in shock. Yeah, she definitely shits over her yard. Have you actually seen her house? It looks like it's very cabin looking like, and they have all this shit like tires and toilets at her front yard. And all this like literal shitting in her front yard. You definitely could do it. And nobody would stop you.
So much shit about me when we were good on FG. When I fell asleep after we spoke. I woke up and went onto Twitter, and you were already up talking shit about me. What did I say to you from the moment I ended the stream with FG till the next morning? Where? Show it, bitch.
Not Black
You
Widow.
lied on
Show
Goatee. Where's the motherfucking? I wasn't there at the beginning of the stream. Where are the receipts? You said that he deleted the. I'm talking. You asked me a question. You just asked me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's why I was reading at
Watch
you.
my stream
You want me to
again.
look at the
Watch
tweet?
my stream from this
That's
morning.
you're a fucking liar. That's why you talk.
Yeah, I believe there's 2 people that probably have shit in the bucket in Girl World or Girl World adjacent. One Shiny with Rev cleaning her fat ass. Remember when it was found out she was shitting in the bucket in the living room? I'm like, that is so fucking hella nasty. And then Rev has to like clean her ass. I'm like, the dude had it all. He fucking had it all. He had like a pretty substantial windfall. Hundreds of thousands of goddamn dollars. All he had to do was stay away from that fat ass Shiny. Like he could have had a good woman. A good woman. He could have had it all. Could have bought himself a house. All he had to do was stay away from Shiny, and he lost it all and was cleaning her ass. I'm like, what a way to go! Like that is literally a Shakespearean tragedy. Shakespearean tragedy. He could have been living comfortably. Like you buy a house, like in Kentucky, for like $50K. You still have hundreds of thousands of dollars left. You could have gotten yourself a decent car. You could have started your company. You could have done so much.
Talk over people. You're a liar.
You've been
That's
lying.
fine, because guess what? You're a fucking cow, and I'm just gonna take all your little private screens. Yeah, you delete. I don't go back and do you see my shit deleted? How many videos have you deleted this week?
It's not banana enema.
It's none of your fucking.
How many? How many?
I don't know. 90.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because you're a liar. Because you're a fucking liar, and you want to hide your lies. That's why.
Tell you on Twitter from the
You're a liar. I said on your fucking channel, you
Is
idiot.
Zoom caught?
To be fair, Rev couldn't find him appear to just love you for you, woman. I think he was looking for love in the wrong Bible group, because isn't that where they met? Him, Shani, and G-Man. They were like doing like Bible study type of stuff, like Christian groups. And Shani, I guess, was far from Christian, as far as you could practically get with the types of shit that she was doing with her children. I mean, yeah, it could have turned out really a lot better for that dude, but Shani was like one of the worst things to ever happen to his life. Yeah, something like that, Capone.
All that hard work.
Also, you see, look at it, and they're laughing. I told you guys.
Bang bang.
Because you're insane.
Remember, I told you these guys use this type of stuff to attack their enemies. Remember, I said it, and they just proved me right.
Anyway,
We're
so
talking about Zoom right now. I told you.
Okay,
so
the reason why I responded to your tweet, I haven't had a chance to respond to you, keep yelling, is because you lied. You lied, and you said Buddha received a dick pic from somebody who was trolling her from Girl World. That's a lie. And
that
you
is a
refuse
lie.
to accept these.
That is 100% lie. Who the hell? There's so much nuance to that. Who the hell would have her number that was trolling her from Girl World? Like, who were you giving your number out to? Like, she gave me her number. I know she gave. Who was that? Who was that lady? Really nice lady that would make those shorts. Like, she was doing like Vlogtober and stuff. I don't know why I forgot the name, but she said she should have called that person. I know for sure 100% she called that person, and shit happened. Like, this is how I know she records people, because that person told me. Yeah, Greg Grebo, thank you. She gave her number out to Greg Grebo, and Greg Grebo was like, yeah, she was threatening me, saying that she has all these recordings of her conversations and she would release them unless they backed her up. It's like completely fucked. Super screwed up mentality.
Lies because you want to cape for Buddha, which is fine. She's your girl. I don't care. But you sit here acting like holier than thou, repeating Buddha's fucking lies, and we're supposed to like
pull up the tweet.
Seriously?
Pull up the tweet right now. You're lying.
Pull
up
what tweet? Okay, I'll go
the tweet that you're. Yes, get it. Because when did I say she received a dick from someone in Girl?
You said it was a. You said it was a Girl World. You're gonna say you didn't. Okay.
I said she didn't know where she got the dick from.
She said it was a Girl World troll, ma'am.
She knew where she got it from. The number is goddamn there. Okay.
Just read the fucking thing, man.
I'm gonna go get it.
What the hell does that even matter? Why are we even talking about Buddha? She did not RP anyone.
Because you're.
No, I'm not.
Because it makes you a hypocrite. It makes you a fucking hypocrite.
It's not RP, fucking twat. Thank you, Belinda. Look at you fucking.
It proves that you're a fucking hypocrite. It proves you're a hypocrite.
Because it's not RP. It's always get them off. Get them off then. And stop fucking up. You always gotta have someone caping for you. You guys are pussy. You're right.
Oh yeah, of course.
You get called out and now you all back each other up.
Yeah.
That's actually true. They do back each other up, and fortunately, I can tell you that you've learned the hard way that they will back each other up and start attacking you. Speaking of the D pick, I mean, people are like, "Why is she calling it aggressive?" It does have some like racial undertones when she says, "Oh, I got an aggressive brown dick," but I don't know. That's kind of hot. Like, I mean. Somebody was like, yo, Monty, you want to give me that aggressive dick, daddy? I kind of like that. Aggressive. I don't want my dick to be described as non-aggressive. Nobody wants a non-aggressive dick.
Of course, I run my mouth. I control everybody. Everybody controls me. Blah, blah, whatever.
Hold on. What we're not going to do is say I'm getting called out doing anything. You've been mostly ignored, Hecate. I've told all these people to mostly ignore you, so do not drag me
Oh,
into
you
this.
told the most.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth. Who the hell wants a non-aggressive dick? Better that somebody's like, yo, that's some aggressive dick Monty be dishing out.
These people
Oh,
to
hell.
Because
Oh, hell, GG.
Belinda, shut up. Because you're insane and there's no reasoning with you, and there's no point talking with somebody unfucking reasonable. You want to lie.
What mushrooms am I taking? Actually, I have like this mushroom growing kit. You want to see it? I actually just picked it up. It's actually pretty cool. Speaking of mushrooms.
Who tells adult?
You want to
Okay.
keep lying. That's all you want to
do. Adults who to talk to.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a little bit of tea here, Hecate. Do you know that Gigi is actually Ask My Dominatrix on Kiwi Farm?
Oh, really? You want to see it? Okay, I'm gonna show it to you.
So why would you say that? You know that's gonna be used against me. Bitch.
Fuck your life, broke ass bitch.
Bitch.
What? Anyway, gaining ground.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
full of shit. Pull the tweet up.
I'm looking, ma'am. You tweet a lot. Hold on.
Mostly what we've been doing for you, Hecate, is just laughing.
I just love the fact that you're telling people not to talk to me. Now that is definitely
no. I said no.
I've grown mushrooms without a kit before, Sandra. It is difficult, but as long as you control your substrate and you have access to either a pressure cooker to kill all the bacteria and fungi, or what I was doing was I was going to my university and using their autoclave machine. If you don't know what an autoclave is, it pretty much cleanses or sterilizes instruments and other things that you might need for certain tests by using high heat that pretty much comes to be steam. So I used to use my school's autoclave machine. So I am not a newbie. Okay, so here you go. Here it is. So this is my shiitake mushroom growing kit. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna try this and see where it goes. But there you go. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? So I should be cool. I know how to sterilize pretty good. I know how to use like perlite and what's the brown stuff again? Because perlite is I haven't done mushrooms in like a long time, but like the perlite stuff and the you can come chill anytime, right, Holly?
No. I said not to entertain you.
What does that
mean? Entertain your craziness.
Because you're not interested in a civil, decent, normal conversation.
No, you guys are down.
You are only You're interested in chaos. That's it. Chaos. You have accused me and Belinda of so much.
Burn it down.
It's not.
Whatever.
You're the one looking crazy as fuck.
He said that. He said that, but did I listen to him? Hell no. Did Hussy? Hell no. Ain't nobody listening to us. As usual.
Like not
Belinda,
even
nobody ever listens to me.
Against children, but I'm crazy. All right.
Sick.
You guys hear that? All right. You make me sick.
I don't know why you're making this about children. Why? Like you're just like the fucking Indiana poverty pigs.
Thank you, not banana anima. Really appreciate that.
Shit out. Stop using.
You've been talking about. Oh.
Yeah, I think Ezra has to have a certain type of personality to like come up on there and like she was totally frustrating Gigi and Belinda. Because I haven't heard Belinda talk about, what she was talking about. Because that was some shit. I'm like, damn, Belinda, maybe you shouldn't be talking about that, about, using the GUNs and what you're going to do and Canada being the 51st state. I'm like, not a good look.
My God. You just said
stop using kids to make people look bad. And what you're not going to do, Azriaz, you're not going to twist the Yaba situation into something it's not. You want to go you want to go be a degenerate liar? You can go join the fucking support group membership and get yourself a shitty postcard and some cheap fucking sweatshirt. And you can wear that all around Canada.
You getting dragged.
Pull up the tweet.
Bitch,
Everybody in chat's talking
get
about me. I
yourself a
love it.
cheap sweatshirt.
Hey,
I'm still looking.
Brag.
I don't live on Twitter like you. Give me a
Yeah, you
fucking minute.
do. Yeah, you do. You're
fucking
always
wish-
whining.
You wish I did it. Bitch, you
Why
wish.
is everybody always talking about
Bitch,
this?
you
Super
wish.
That's
chat.
you.
Bitch,
That's
you
you.
wish.
You're a pussy.
At least when he does
What,
wonder
what,
if why everybody are talking about him.
Belinda, what, bitch,
Bitch,
what?
you wish.
What's up, two cardinals?
At least he's not
Yeah.
making it up that people are
Yeah.
talking about him, like some people we know, Webster.
Thank you.
What I
Bing
make
bong. Bing
What I make
bong.
up?
God, you tweet so fucking much.
You make up all kinds of
ridiculous taking my shit and you don't even like me. You that fucking you have no talent, nothing. Bing bong is nothing. And I got you all saying.
Hold on.
I guess the nuances of Bing Bong is different. For me, people used to say that with like other words, and for me, I guess from my perspective, my lived experience, it comes from, I don't know, racial undertones. For other people, I guess if you live in New York, people would say Bing Bong all the time, more like a gotcha, maybe like saying the equivalent of bloop. For other people, maybe it's just something that you just say. But who's Bing Bong? I've just heard S Jam saying it a lot. But people used to say that a lot in New York when I was living there. But you know, the number one thing people used to say in New York when I was living there is like, dead ass. I'm dead ass right now. I'm dead ass. And like, I've lived a lot of places, and the types of words and colloquialisms that happen is interesting, is what I will say.
This Bing
It's
Bong
nothing.
video.
I got you all saying it.
This Bing Bong
saying it. You don't even like
Belinda,
me.
shut up. This Bing Bong video, I'm playing this clip right here. That's 3 years
Because
old.
of me.
You need to, let
It
me
don't
guess.
matter because of me. You're playing
no,
it now
no,
because
no.
of me. I don't care how old it is.
Ma'am,
You ain't
ma'am,
never said Bing Bong.
Ma'am,
When you said that shit.
Ma'am, you are not
When
a
you said that.
trendsetter. You
When
are
you
a
yes
mess.
I am. You wanna
You are
be
a mess.
me.
Yeah, we're saying on God, exactly.
You.
Please, I know you want to be me.
Or in certain areas like Florida, when I was living there, they'd say like, "Oh, have a blessed morning." They say it like that. Have a blessed morning, sweetheart.
Yeah, gaining ground. Cut the
Or they'd
Bing
be
Bong.
like, have a blessed morning. Because some people say blessed, other people will be like blessed.
It's mine. Okay.
Sure.
Bing Bong instead, since you want dick so
Oh
bad.
my God, she is just like Yabba and Sam, isn't she?
Yes, we're look at
Oh
this.
my God, you're just fucking
Oh my
lightning.
God. It's just like, bitch, I'm gonna be on your motherfucking ass. You better not lie in a fucking video.
Hey.
You better not
You
lie
know what?
again, bitch. I'm on your
Speaking of that, I'm gonna be on your neck, motherfucker. I'm gonna be on your neck until Zoom
You're
is
a
in jail.
degenerate. You're a
Okay?
degenerate.
Good.
Until Zoom is in jail, my boat is gonna be on
You
your
don't know
fucking
shit about how
Canadian
the
goose
process
neck,
works.
bitch. You hear me?
You're an uneducated degenerate. You don't know
Yikes.
shit about how the process works. You can never be
I
on
don't
me.
give a fuck. All I
You can
know
never
is I will be
exactly.
able to tell. You better be
You
talking
be able to
about it.
tell why you talk to him?
You
How
better
you
be
how
able
you
to
able
talk
to
about
Wait
it.
a second. What kind of line of work does Belinda do? Has she ever spoken on that? Like, is she like blue collar? Does she just work with her hands?
You talk to
better
him?
be talking about it.
Do you talk to him, Belinda?
No, I don't. But I do talk to you, and all you can do is keep
Tell
my
me more
name
about
in
how
your
you love
fucking
Mr.
mouth.
Medicare.
So he
Tell me
gonna
how you
be
love Mr. Medicare.
my
Remember
boot's
you
gonna
said
be on.
yesterday?
Hell yeah, I want
All
my
right,
hat
here it
right
is.
now,
All right.
baby.
She was pouring bomb. She thought it was a
Yeah.
troll. I didn't say it was a troll. That's not what said.
So she had no proof, and she blamed an
Proof of
innocent
what?
man.
She
That it was
my
Monty's
fucking- Are you
dick.
guys hearing that?
Hearing what? The
She
truth?
thought the fucking
The tru-
chicken.
Hearing what?
She
The
was
truth? Hey, you guys hearing the truth? You guys aren't used to it over in fucking crazy bitch land.
You're
Are you
turning
hearing
it
the
around.
truth?
You're turning it around.
No, I'm
She
not.
was she was the
Thank
one
you for
that
the super chat,
received
Maddie.
dick unsolicited and didn't know whose it was, right?
And then what did
She
she
was
do?
already had some shit going on with Monty.
And what did she
presumed it was
do?
him, and she
Has she
posted.
seen the original
Why
tweet?
would the person care about their dick if
What shit did she have going on with me? There wasn't shit going on with me. What happened was she called me early in the morning, and I wasn't gonna have that shit because she was calling me for hours the day before and the day before that and the day before that. I was like talking about the same shit where you're supposed to accomplish a task and then you don't accomplish it, then you want to talk to the same person you told you were going to accomplish the task to for hours about the same task you're going to accomplish. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm a type of person where I get things accomplished. I get things done. One day, if I don't accomplish it, it's okay, because sometimes you will fail at getting things done because life happens. But day after day after day, talking about it for hours and then not doing it, nah. Don't be calling me in the morning. And she said she was gonna call Greg Grebo, or should have. She did call Greg Grebo. Just I'm not gonna have some bullshit waking me up, try to have me talk to you because you had a bad night. I'm not anybody's emotional pillow. Is credited with creating the Bing Bong phrase. Initially used it on Instagram stories in early 2021. The phrase gained widespread popularity. Gotcha, and a whole 9 years. Thank you for that.
They sent it unsolicited. Are you
You're
dumb?
missing-
Okay,
you're
tell
missing-
him to call the.
She works at Walmart, or she's a 911 responder. Well, if she claims to make below or at the poverty line, isn't that like super low if she lives in Tennessee? Because you could, like I said, you could get a house for not even truly that much in like areas, like the Midwest, where you have like still the number one area where a whole lot of violence happens. I'm just saying. But let's read this tweet. So on the 29th of June, Hekere says she was prawn bombed with just a dick and a number she didn't know. She thought it was a trolling girl taking a dick photo off the internet and trolling her. There was nobody attached, no face, no nothing but a dick. Well, there was something attached, a number. Definitely not RP, and anyone who prawn bomb someone without identifying themselves will be laughed out of court if they went the RP route. Lol. Well, why didn't you just call the number? Like, logic would dictate that call the number and figure it out.
Cops
Oh
sent
my
you.
God.
You're missing the
They
point.
sent it to one
wasn't-
person, not
Belinda,
hundreds.
Belinda, hold on. You're missing the point. It wasn't Monty's.
Oh my
it was
God.
it was reckless. It was irresponsible, and it was dangerous for her to do
Was it
that.
RP? Was it RP though?
Oh my
It
God.
made people think
Oh
that Monty sent
my
her a
God.
picture of his fucking dick when he
Oh
fucking
my
didn't, you
God.
retard.
Don't think that because you want to think it.
The
Oh
fuck? No,
my
have
No,
you
that is literally reality. She made people think, and a lot of people thought it was me, and that was what her literal intention is.
All you
seen
gotta
the
do is say,
original
Monty, is
tweet?
that your dick? Monty,
Have
is
you
that your
seen the
dick?
original?
No, it's not my dick. And there you go. Problem
But she
solved.
said
All right, I gotta ask Capone a question. Capone, when you saw that picture, did you actually think it was me? Were you like, oh shit, did Monty really do that? Like, why would you know what? At first, I may say, why would somebody do that? Like, just send a random dick pic to another person who has a YouTube channel. Because Buddha Bitch is a YouTuber. She has a YouTube channel. She had one before. But then again, I've seen so much shit happen in Gore World where people do some really dumb shit on that type of level that I can't even say like what. That seems illogical. Did I? No, but everyone assumed. Okay, yeah, everyone just assumed that yeah, Buddha Bitch was telling the truth. Yeah, Buddha got RP. Buddha got a dick pic from Monty. Look at, oh my god, I can't believe Monty did that.
was it people?
Oh my.
News.
God.
But Bridget's
my
news
God.
though.
Oh my.
GG.
Bridget didn't
Yeah.
have nudes because if Bridget
Oh,
had
now
nudes,
Bridget. Oh my God, he's in.
I never said Bridget had nudes because let me tell you, if I ever saw Bridget nude, I'd be fucking blind. Bridget never had nudes.
And you're saying
Nope.
that I was
You need to
shouting
stop.
out
Listen, psycho. You need to stop putting the words of other people into my fucking mouth. I don't know what GP
Oh,
said.
you.
I don't know what other
oh.
people said. I've never said it was a
You've
nude.
never. You
I've
don't
never
know?
heard it was a no because I don't
Never
give a fuck about-
heard?
I don't give a fuck about Bridget. Do I
Never
look
seen a Bridget
Hold on,
nude.
Belinda, shut up.
Lies.
Do I look like a broke bum with a low credit score? Bridget is
I
not
mean,
in
you
my
want
orbit.
to want a dick from Tragic. Your standards are very low, so I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
well, look at
about.
you.
Hey, Panic Queen, don't know how long you've been around, but she's continuing to do shit to me. Earlier this year, she was calling the police saying I'm doing shit to her, which I wasn't doing, which is just crazy that I literally have to take this person to court now because she won't stop. All because, she didn't like how I answered the phone call. Well, one, I don't need to be available to anyone. That's number one. My kindness, yeah, I want to be kind and nice to people, but I don't need to be. I don't need to answer people's calls. And just because she didn't like how I answered the call, it started with the dick pic, then the red room video. Now it's the cop calling saying that I'm doing shit that what Steve is actually doing. So I'm gonna have to go to court. I really do, and I'm gonna have to sue, and it's gonna be substantial.
You take anybody's
What?
dick. What the fuck?
What?
You
No, not anybody.
Bitch, please.
Not
please,
anybody.
Please.
They have to have a certain.
Please.
Oh, really?
I would never be someone in a fucking Discord who's a criminal. So don't act like
No.
you're
Yo, you'll just sit online for 3 days fucking straight acting like a lunatic, bitch. Shut up.
trying to track
The picky hoe.
that
He
he
was
was
a picky hoe.
Two adults flirting. Two adults flirting versus
yeah,
your fucking manic 3-day streaming ass.
Why'd you like
puppet.
Tragic though? Why'd you like him? Tell me about his
Why
wonderful
didn't? Okay,
personality.
so this has been well
Or do
known.
you not
So
know him at all? Tell me.
why do you just now have a problem with Gigi
Yeah,
and Tragic?
thank you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're a fraud.
What didn't you get?
No,
You're a
you
fucking
guys are
fraud. You're
bringing
a
up
fake ass
Buddha,
bitch.
and I said you
Why?
are the victim. You are the only victim. That's my point, dumbass.
Listen.
Why do you just now have a problem with
Hold
it?
on. You're doing it again. Stop putting what
Reason
Stephanie
why
says
the thing
in my mouth.
he has a problem now.
Stop putting
Why,
what
bitch? Shut up.
Stop putting what other people said in my mouth. I never said I was a fucking victim. If Stephanie feels that way, you can take it up with Stephanie and her.
Oh, you tell her you're not.
Oh, the DLF back and forth. Speaking of DLF, thank you, Panda Queen. DLF messaged me a couple weeks ago. I think like maybe 2 weeks ago, asking me if I'm still alive and also using the N-word. I know I've been slacking on that. It's just other stuff has been happening and whatnot. So I haven't been doing a DLF stream. Maybe I can try and do at least once a week. Maybe in between my breaks of like, household activities I got to do. You didn't realize she was doing that to you, sucks? Yeah. Still to this day, I'm having to go through it. Like I said, actually, let me pull that up. I'll pull it up for you. Let me show the email. Let me do this, and I gotta do this and go here, and I gotta go and put in for Calgary police because I gotta get this done. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Yes. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. So I put in a request originally on May the 9th for stuff because what Booze Bitch has been doing is trying to say that I'm doing the same shit. I gotta put allegedly saying I'm doing the same shit that Steve is doing, but that's actually not true. So I really do have to put her into court, going both routes, criminally and civil. So here it is. Let me put it up on the screen. Give me a second here. But yeah, I have to do this now. It's not even a maybe. I have to because you don't do this shit to people, right? So the Calgary police has received your request form for access to personal information dated May the 9th. However, to process, my stuff, they need, government issued ID and picture of me holding my photo identification and whatnot. So this is what I got to do. So I sent it in. This was last week, Friday, and hopefully they just send me the information I need so I can start filing suits. So I need to go a lot of routes. I'll be hiring a lawyer for a civil suit. It's going to be very substantial because this is not going to stop. So I'm definitely going to be bringing her into court because she hasn't stopped. She's been teaming up with Hecate, which you can't team up with somebody to put charges on someone. It's either I did it or I didn't. You can't do that shit. That's actually illegal. But she's been fucking doing it, allegedly. Gotta say allegedly until I get the FOIA request. But that's what's been happening. It's actually sad, but I'm gonna have to do it.
You tell her you're not a victim. What?
Bitch, I already said on my last
Don't
stream.
go to court. The only winners are the lawyer as well. Even if the lawyer takes half, I think I still get to do it because I didn't think I needed to go to court when she said that I was sending her her a dick pic when I wasn't. I didn't think I was gonna need to go to court when she insinuated I was in a red room raping her, which I wasn't. But now enough is enough.
You watch everything we do.
Oh,
Did you miss it?
I never.
Did you miss
I
it?
did.
Did you
Yeah, I
miss it?
did.
Bing bong.
I sure
Bing bong,
did.
bing bong.
I sure did miss it.
Bing
Because you're
bong.
fucking liars.
Dudes wasted time and money for some internet bullshit. It's not internet bullshit anymore, Eggy. She's literally telling the police that probably she's literally telling the police that I'm doing stuff that Steve was doing. I am not Steve. Don't tell Calgary police that I'm doing shit that Steve is doing and have an investigation open. You know it's not me. You fucking know it's Steve. It's actually super malicious and will affect me. It will affect my life. So I have to sue accordingly. It is serious sounding because she's literally going to the police saying I'm doing shit allegedly, supposedly, that Steve is doing. It's fucking affecting my life. Don't do that shit. All over bullshit because she doesn't want to stop.
Generous, and you make me sick.
You make
Why I
me
don't need to
sick.
watch you.
You make my fucking butthole leak.
Oh well, tragic. Go get him. He's ready.
Hey,
He's ready
Big
for
dog.
you.
Kate, I hate you.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Big
fuck
dog.
y'all.
Yeah, fuck you too. Bye, bitch. Go make your quarter.
Yeah, being the loudest, most ridiculous person in the room does not make you
Yeah.
automatically right, by the
No,
way, just saying.
She's fucking cuckoo for mother. That's why I say, like, it's not even. I said.
Wait a second. Did she ever come back, or did she go on her channel? You know what? I think I might end it here. You guys, once I get all the FOIA stuff up and out of here, and I know what's going on with like this fake and false shit. Hecate told Buddha to call the cops on Monty. I've been hearing that. Well, both of them call the cops on me, not just Hecate that we know of. I know I've been hearing that she's been denying it. Well, I have the proof and the facts. She did. I know there is an active, still open investigation on her ass. So we shall see what happens with that. Anyways, thank you, Craig. Isn't it wild calling anything internet bullshit when AK is going through real life shit that anyone should be against? That is very true. And I have to go through real life shit because I am not here for somebody to be constantly accusing me of shit I didn't do. If I did it, it's fine, it's fair. If I did it, I did it. But if I didn't do it, then don't accuse me. Anyways, I'm out of here, people. Thanks for hanging out with me. Smash that like button, and I'll see you later. Peace.